So, no one's gonna say anything?
No.
It's quiet. I don't know if we started, yes or no, so let everybody's questioning.
Okay, I'm trying to
We,
get
we,
a
we have
roast
started.
match.
I just checked YouTube.
No, because whenever we start, something's super awkward.
Yeah, but we just didn't say anything today.
I know.
And now we just speak random bullshit.
The last one you guys hated, so I'm trying to think of something different.
Maybe he started recording when he said El Pollo Loco. Maybe that. Then you get that as like a best start.
Matt, do you have a polo?
What? You cut out like
Is
5
there-
times for me.
Is there an El Pollo Loco in Canada?
No.
Canada. It's not in Norway.
Did you guys
In the great land of Canada.
Matt, don't tell them, but did you guys hear how Canada got its name?
Cannabis?
No. So,
I don't know.
Canada,
That's just something weird.
Well, the main people who were in Canada, the English folk, were like, well, we need to come up with a name for this country. Like, this is very, like, we can't just have, the United States at the bottom and, like, us at the top without a name. So I put a bunch of letters into a hat, and I started pulling the letters out, and the main prime minister goes, oh, C-A-N-A-D-A. And someone's like, yeah, it spells Canada. Matt, appreciate this, please.
We do have one Pollo Loco.
Was it that bad?
No, I haven't tried it, but we have one in Stavanger. I had to Google it. They have one.
Where is it at? Because I would like to know.
I've never tried it.
Y'all are in Oslo, right?
Nope.
Now, where are you guys at?
Those, one is in Kvam, one is in Bergen, and one is in Oslo.
Hard anger.
I'm confused. What?
We're on the west coast, but we're not in Oslo.
Okay.
Because Oslo is the east coast.
Well, look at me being an ignorant bitch.
Each day we stray further from God.
Each day.
Okay, so who wants a thing?
I would love one, but I haven't
I
played
mean-
this game yet, so I can't.
I usually have to buy my things, but I would like one for free.
Geo used to briefly have memory.
I remember this one. We just started this game. Lolly's character was running with mine and Jumbo's character away from, mind control, our own plan, so to say. So we came to a dead end, then we went over to Olaf's character, which was sent to do something for his people, because he failed at because he was being scorned for believing into something, and he was sent out to do something. So he pulled a stone, opened a rift to us. We jumped, Lonnie and the two of us jumped through the rift, and we talked for a long while until we proceeded on. In broad strokes, that is what I remember.
You're leaving out a big major portion. Someone else can steal it if they remember the other portion.
I do.
Right?
I don't.
Let's go on.
I never remember anything. So.
Okay. We transported ourselves to this other dimension where the idiots found a book and wanted to touch it real bad. And the book screamed at us, and now everyone in this dimension knows we're here. And that's where we ended
The book.
I like that book.
The book on the pillar and the bad thing that was in the rooms were immediately nope.
Yep, so Yumba gets it instead, because you forgot it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just
Also, we
as
were
I now
in.
saw Yomba's name, I now realized what the hell he's trying to type, but he messed it up intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
What his name is.
I knew what it was all along.
I didn't
Yes,
see his
no,
name
no.
before now, so because it was hidden. So I just
Okay,
realized.
so I'll give Preben some perspective on what his character knows. I'm gonna do it real quick. So he's a black Nori. So
Yup.
to give you some context, Nori are amphibious creatures that do not have legs. They just have a long snake-like tail, or fish-like tail, if you will. And when they walk on land, they are technically slower than when they move around in the water. However, your character is a wizard. It's a wizard. Therefore, you could still be part of the main settlements, or not. I will give you a choice with that. If you
Sure.
dare.
I mean, I must have learned my skills somewhere. Yes.
Okay, so you're going to be part of the main settlement then?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
We're gonna be
Nori
best friends.
live
Everyone hates me.
Nori live in cities that are underwater, of course. So, in your undersea life, you've been part of the community. Um, so, Nori have three genders. So they have the male and female, and they have the builder, which gets a few extra spells. But the builder gender cannot procreate at all. So that's up to you.
I already have 14 spells, so I'm just gonna stick with that because I'm not even halfway getting them in.
Okay. What gender would you like to be?
I'm gonna be a man.
Okay. Wonderful. Um, Nori society is unlike other humanoid societies because they breed like fish. So then half the time they don't even know who's related to who. So no kings, no queens, nothing like that. They usually don't even understand those concepts. Nobility, none of that. Nothing based on bloodlines at all. Because again, they breed like fish, so they just lay their eggs in a big group, and then the males will come by every once in a while if they wish to do so and fertilize the eggs. And they, like I said, they don't even know who's the parents half the time. Life cycle, they start off as these little microscopic creatures, and they grow to be approximately, they can be like 11 feet long, like super, super huge.
8 to 13 feet is average.
Yeah.
You're a
Can
big
be a
guy.
really big boy.
Yeah. So when you walk on land, you have 25 feet movement, but when you move in water, I think you're faster. I don't remember.
35.
35?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a swim speed, you can breathe underwater, all that good stuff. So, Nori societies are built by the builder gender, of the Nori race. So they use magic to like manipulate the terrain, things like that. And again, they live in undersea colonies. So you lived your life in one of these undersea colonies. You can choose what kind of backstory you want, but as long as it's reasonable. And basically, you train to be a wizard. So you would look at ancient texts. And since you live underwater, those texts are usually written on stone. So you probably don't have a wizard book. You have like a wizard tablet.
A wizard block.
Some blocks.
Yeah, you have like a wizard tablet. Which details your spells on it. Decent sized stone. And as a result, in your wizarding studies, you've been moving around your settlement, trying to find any magical secrets. And one day, you stumble upon a book which details a. You don't get much information from the initial book that you find, but it details another realm which can be accessed through portals. They usually look like they have organic tendrils coming through them. And I'll get you to roll. Do you have your stats and stuff ready? Like your
Yeah,
proficiencies?
I'm only missing my spells.
So you have your proficiencies, okay.
Yes.
Roll an investigation. Okay, with a 21, you do decently. You do find another book which details more in-depth content about this other realm. Those who have managed to return from it usually are scarred by the experience. And you don't get much information from said individuals, but you do have a name and a location for an entrance. The name of this realm is Lusga. Lusga. And it is known as. Where did I throw that piece of information? Hate having to retrieve random pieces of information that I don't remember. Okay, here it is. It is known as the Land of Lustful Anguish.
The land of.
Lustful Anguish. So, you decide to visit the site of this portal. You can decide whether it's with a group of people or not. However, ultimately, it doesn't seem to change the outcome, which is that you manage to find the portal, and your curiosity gets the better of you, and you enter. And you end up in a land filled with biological material that seems to make up the world in which you stand. Fortunately for you, you don't make it very far You managed to find a room. Like you had to pull, like it felt like you were tearing something organic apart as you entered the portal. And as you entered,
From myself,
sorry,
organic apart, like from my body.
not from
Like I'm feeling
yourself.
that I'm
No,
being
you're. It's like you're grabbing onto something organic and ripping it apart in front of you as you enter the portal. And you end up in a room where the place that you just came from appears to be an organic wall that has healed itself. You don't see the way back. And you already see a door is open. Just to get things moving a little bit. You begin to move towards the doorway when you hear a loud shriek. Almost as if it's someone screaming beyond the door.
Is the door locked?
No, it's just an open doorway, kind of.
Oh.
It's like somebody took this biological mass and just ripped an opening in it, and you can see what is on the other side.
I'll peek my head through to see what's on the other side.
Alright. You see, immediately in front of you, approximately 50 feet, you see a cat sitting at the bottom of a pillar, and you see 3 individuals standing on top of a pillar. And that is where we are going to pick up. So everybody else, you can now interact.
I was touching a book, so.
Do you guys want to stand there all day?
The book vanished as you touched it.
As the screen happened, okay.
Yeah. The book vanished.
Okay, so we're just standing on the pillar, okay.
Yeah, you guys are just standing on the pillar. All negative effects that you had from standing on the pillar are gone. Seems like they were originating from the book.
Neat.
Okay, so I say to the idiots, so do you guys want to stand there all day and wait for everyone to come get you? Or do you want to leave?
By the way, Preben, you don't hear a voice when he's speaking. You hear cat meows.
Are you the cat, Yumba?
Yumba and Geo are the
You
cats.
sucked, yeah.
Oh, so they're both cats. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
one of the figures you see on top of the pillar appears to also be a cat.
Did it just look like a regular cat?
No. The cat that
roll nature to see what they are. Or
you can attempt to approach them if you'd like, but that seems to be the origination of the scream that you heard. So you can approach them, but you're in a realm that you are unfamiliar with, and you know that every person that you've heard of that has returned from this place has not been the same. Like, everything that they try to, like, communicate to you is incoherent. So, you may want to be cautious.
Yeah, hence the nature roll.
Yeah. So you can roll a nature if you'd like to discern what kind of creature. Alright, with a 15, they are cats, for sure. They are the size of regular cats, so they're like, they're considered tiny creatures. They're like 1.5 to 2 feet long, that sort of length. They're not huge. But other than that, they look strange. Like, one of them has no fur, but has, like, weird colorations on it. And the other one has fur, but also is a weird coloration. But other than that, nothing. You don't get anything useful. Like, you don't even get a breed of cat. Like, they're a breed of cat you've never seen before. Or
American short hair.
Well, one of them has no hair at all. It's stipulated. It's stipulated in his sub race. So.
Of course.
Thanks.
Of course, he's a Sphinx guy.
But yeah, everybody can do things. You, Preben, one of the creatures that you see that is on top of the pillar appears to be another Nori, which is another one of your race. Except him, he appears to be a blue one, which you would know is one of the ones that lives closer to the surface of the water. Whereas since you are the black Nori, you would live in deep water. So, like, super deep ocean water.
Like Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
Deep.
Exactly. Because the black Nori use their black hides to literally hide in the pure pitch black of the ocean.
Well, seems you're lucky, Olaf. I'm not a racist.
Yeah, but still, you'll figure out once you figure out my character is.
No, I rolled a D2 to see if I was racist or not. I'm not racist.
How is the
also
blue Nori?
appears-
Oh, you bucket trash!
There also appears to be a humanoid creature, which technically you are not. You are not a humanoid creature. You are considered... Yeah, you're considered a monstrosity. So you see a humanoid creature as well, but from this distance you can't identify its exact racial origin. But it has arms and legs. Which the creature that you are, has arms but no legs. So, everybody can decide what they want to do now. I'll give you guys a chance to do something before the inevitable happens.
Well, I vote that we run out from this place. What do you guys say?
So, just to give Preben a little bit more context, the pillar that they are standing on has a ladder that reaches from the bottom to the top of it. So if you wanted to approach the pillar and climb it, you could to get to where they are. However, one of them is still standing at the bottom of the pillar.
I'm just
You'd
gonna stay
never move
for now.
So you're
See what
just
happens.
hanging back for now?
Yep.
Alright. You guys, the three of you can make a perception to see if you even notice him. Because where he is right now, just for you guys as players, is he is in the box that you guys entered this realm through.
Okay.
So that little square room that you guys came through, that's where he is currently standing.
Geo was be right back, so
right.
he can't roll.
The advantage doesn't matter.
At least he didn't get a 7.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 for him. Unless he has really good perception, which I don't think he does.
He's a rogue. I don't know his stats because I can't see his sheet, so...
You know what? I'm just gonna look at his stats. Perception, he has +6, which is not the worst, but it's still an 11.
He's either expertise with no wisdom or just high wisdom and high and decent stuff and proficiency.
His wisdom is +3.
Okay, so he just have a good bonus to it.
Okay. And he is proficient in it. I guess Lonnie isn't here either?
No, I'm still here.
You can roll a perception if you're in the game.
Gotcha. My laptop is running slow, so I just shut it to save.
Okay, I will have to find your character sheet then. I don't remember... There it is.
She has like a +3.
She rolled an 11. So here's what's happening. Olaf. You notice that... Because you guys are actually higher than the room that you came in. So you have to look down off the pillar.
Yeah.
So for Preben's sake, you are in a cube room that appears to be made of organic material. Like little tendrils that are like weaved together. You can see that there is a burn mark on the floor because one of them demonstrated their powers, and as a result, made a burn mark on the floor. So some of the tendrils are burnt, but other than that, it appears to be like this land is made of organic material, including this structure, which you are currently in. So, as you notice, I will say that since the black Nori is looking towards the rest, you notice that the blue Nori that is standing on top of the pillar is looking directly at you. Is looking down from the pillar directly at you. And yes, you see a black Nori is just sort of hanging out in the box that you guys came through.
Okay. I pointed out for the humanoid and the cat
Okay.
that doesn't see it.
Well, I ask you a question. You
I don't
should
speak
know
cat.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
speak
he can't
cat.
hear you. So
Oh.
only Lonnie and
God damn it, Lonnie. Translate.
I can translate.
Question: would one need comprehend languages to understand this cat, or would one need talk with animals?
That's meta.
it is speak with animals.
Okay.
Don't think even whiskers get
Until
that.
a week passes after you have gotten like are hanging out with them. After a week passes, then you can understand what the cat says automatically.
Okay, well, cat says get out, so I assume we do that.
So do you guys choose to climb down the pillar, or do you choose to?
I'll climb down at least and just see what the others do.
Okay. So are you guys jumping or climbing down? Because it is more than 10 feet tall. The pillar.
I'm taller than the pillar, so nearly.
You're
If it's
you're
just
not
10 feet.
taller than the pillar, but you are almost as tall as it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're.
So I'll just lift myself down.
Okay.
Because ladders are cursed. I don't have legs. Fuck ladders. So,
Yeah, you can use your arms to climb down the ladder because
I'll just climb though.
you don't have any legs as the creature you are.
No.
So you can climb
I'm
down
just
the
long.
ladder with your arms.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Also, Preben, before we started, technically you can choose whether or not you have 2, 3, or 4 arms.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. The
2,
race
3, or
you are.
4 arms?
Yeah, you can choose how many arms you have, basically.
Oh, I have 4 arms.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking question.
That does give you a.
You would get a penalty for that.
Yeah, you do get a debuff for having 4 arms out.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you have 4 arms out.
It's so that way you have benefits and disadvantages to having different numbers of
4
legs.
arms. If you elect to have 4 arms, you must allocate additional muscle mass, flesh, bone, blah blah blah. You gain no bonus and take -1 to con saves. And that's it.
But if you have 4 arms, you can carry more objects, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, you can wield 2 two-handed weapons, for instance.
So you're telling me that this thing would have been amazing as a barbarian or fighter?
Yes.
Correct.
Just instead of dual wielding swords, you're like 4 wielding.
You can, yes.
Yeah, you can wield 4 swords, or you can wield 2 two-handed weapons.
Yeah, 4 arms doesn't seem good for a wizard.
For a wizard, like 3 or 2. 3 gives no negatives, no penalties.
What
And
about
2
2?
gives you +1 to strength damage. +1 to strength damage. If you ever do that.
So there's literally... I just look cool.
You just look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have 4 arms. Look cool.
Okay, so you have the -1 to your con save.
-1
But
to
if
con
you
save is
wish
pretty
to
useful.
wield weapons, like you can have a bunch of them, but other than that, yeah.
So 3 is none.
Like if you
3, you get no penalties and no bonuses.
but
But that kind of just looks weird.
if you
Just look
have
at the picture of my guy.
if you
That's
have
arms.
4 arms, you can wield 4 wands at once.
I have like a
I'll
shield
take
in
the
one arm and like a
arms.
rapier in the other.
I'll take the 4 arms. I'm a fucking Harry Potter. This shit.
Cool.
Alright.
Do that if you want. You can change it. You can change it like every freaking day if you want. So.
What?
Well, actually, he
You don't
can.
need to be stuck with it.
How often can he change it?
Once per
Every
day you
longer.
can change the amount of arms you have.
Seriously?
Yeah. So yeah,
So I
you
can
start
just
with
walk.
one and you have that.
So
through
you're
the day.
telling me I can just walk
This is
around with
dessert.
2 arms, and if I feel the need to have 4 arms, I'll just grow 4 arms?
Yes.
Correct.
Fine then. I'll walk around with 2 arms and wait until I have 4 wands, and then I'll grow.
Now there's 4 arms. Just get 4 wands of magic
yeah.
missile.
If I have to like punch people a lot.
Sure.
Hey bitch, you wanna arm wrestle? Just grows 2 more arms.
Boom boom.
All right. So he has 2 arms, whereas the blue Nori has 3 arms.
I just stayed a little bit neutral.
And the 2 arms gives you a bonus to strength, you said?
2 arms, you get +1 to strength damage.
Oh, strength damage. So if you like tried to punch
Yeah,
somebody,
so
then you get an
It's
extra.
completely useless then.
damage.
For me.
Yeah.
Or if you swing like a 2-handed weapon, then you get an additional.
How it describes is you elect the 2 arms. You can concentrate more muscle mass in your limbs and gain a +1 bonus to your strength-based weapon damage. But again, it's just like small things you get depending on the arms. But like but it's up to you how many you want to have. But like they give 3 is like the one that give you nothing, good or bad. But again, if it looks weird, that's fine. You can just have 2 and be normal. Because you don't, even if you get the bonus to the strength, you don't have to use it.
Yeah.
You just have it if in case.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's like no big deal because you can just.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just grow 2 more arms if you want.
Well, either way, he has 2 arms right now, and the blue one has 3. So, you guys have heard the scream, and the blue Nori has climbed down the ladder. What are the other 2 doing? And apparently, Geo is not there.
You said I could have 14 spells.
Yes.
I need 1 more spell. My head is hurting. Read too much.
And then we run away.
Yeah,
I'm
just run
here.
away out of the portal and I'll go home. And that's the end of that session.
And there Geo's back.
Alright, Geo,
Yes.
you're still on top of the pillar because nobody's done anything yet. So, what do you want to do?
Book is not on top of pillar anymore.
Nope, it vanished.
Oh, it's vanished. Yes.
Yeah, the book vanished when he picked it up.
Well, then I just leap back down.
Correct. He is a cat that can jump like 20 feet high or something crazy like that.
He has
36.
a crazy jump speed.
30 some feet? Okay, never mind.
36,
so-
because strength modifier times 3. No,
Yeah,
score
so
times 3.
you don't even take damage from the fall. Because you are capable of jumping that high naturally, so yeah, you don't even take damage from the fall.
Like a true cat. Just jump ridiculous heights without knowing how.
No. Jump basket. That's the one that can jump ridiculous heights down. Like you could drop him from space and he just lands on the ground in the crater, being like 1d6 damage or nothing.
Pretty much.
And
So, Barbarian,
Yay.
your friends
Hello.
have left the pillar. Do you wish to do
I
so as
know.
well?
I want to try to leave the pillar. Will it let me leave the pillar? That's the big question.
Yes, I you might not have heard it, but I did say that all negative effects that the book put on you are now gone because the book is gone.
Yay! Okay, jump. Well, climb down.
Oh, jump. You can take it.
I will take 12 feet or so of fall damage.
Yeah, it's like
No,
it's like
thank you.
1d6.
You're not sure
No,
how
thank you.
the exact height of the pillar, but you know that you would get hurt if you jumped down.
Yeah, fall damage. No, thank you. Walk.
All right.
Fall damage, always fun.
So the humanoid climbs down the ladder. Does the
What's
black...
the name of that spell where you just spawn a fucking weapon out of nowhere and you can move it around with a bonus action?
Spiritual weapon.
But wizards don't get that.
Yeah, wizards don't get that.
Yeah,
I get
fag
it.
wizards don't get that.
Well, you kind of get it. Flaming swear.
Wizards get
Kinda.
they have like a higher level version of it that they can get. But it's like a 6th level spell. It's like Mordecai and Sword or something like that.
I need one more fucking spell.
You have Shield.
Yes.
Do you have Identify?
Shield, magic armor, identify, detect magic, catapult, witch bolt, misty steps, vortex warp, mirror image, shatter, flaming sphere, animate dead, and vampiric touch. I need one more fucking spell.
Get haste. There you go.
It's a good
That
spell.
is actually not a bad idea.
It's a good spell. It's the 3rd level. It's the 3rd level.
It's 3rd level?
Yeah.
I can't have more 3rd level spells.
You can. You just have to cast them properly. You only cast a certain amount. You can still have 50 3rd level spells, but you only have that amount of slots.
Yeah, you can have all 3rd level spells if you want, but the thing is, if you do, then you
You're
can't
limited to how
use your
many times
lower
you can
level
cast it.
spells.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're not limited on how many spells you can have of a certain level. You're just limited how many times you can use them.
Yep, that is correct.
So you can get haste and cast it if you want. It won't do anything. You will be able to if you want.
I do need those 3rd level spells for my anime dead.
Well,
Well, either
it's
way,
still,
Get like
good.
Misty Step them.
I have misty step.
Either way.
Either way.
so,
Either way.
would the Black Nori wish to join this other group that he sees?
Did
Or
someone
would he
ask
like...
me to join the group?
I just
That's
looked
up
at
to
you.
them.
Oh,
I just looked at you. I didn't say
I
anything.
just looked at you, so we're just having a staring contest.
Kinda.
Yeah, we're having a staring contest.
Everyone is down, and he hasn't told us anything, so we just run, I guess.
Okay, so there's a few directions. You can run back towards the box. You can run to the weird forest that you saw. You can run towards the hill where your Nori companion saw a strange creature. Or you can run towards the tower. The towering monolith-like object that is in the distance.
Oh, great options.
I did point out the hill thing. If that is something, but if you want to go, don't want to go there, I'm not gonna stop you. So.
Yeah. Oh. Let's say we go to the tower. What can go wrong?
Alright, Bubsy.
Just get invisibility then, Preben, if you just really want to stop.
I already got the Tenses floating disc.
Okay, that's a nice spell to have.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. We'll go to the tower.
So you are running the exact opposite direction of where the black Nori is standing, just so that way you guys are aware. So they are running directly away from you.
I didn't know I was that scary. Haha.
Oh.
Do you say that?
Sure.
The question is, do you guys hear him?
I have a passive perception of 18. I think I hear.
Well, how loud were you saying it?
How loud is it? If he whispers it, then I might not be able to.
I'm not whispering it, I'm just saying it.
He's just saying it casually.
Nobody said anything, so
All right.
yeah, I'm just saying it casually.
You hear him.
Under your breath.
Well, unless you want to get jumped by things, I recommend you follow.
Okie dokie.
It speaks, and I follow.
It does speak, because I'm the same thing as you.
It is true.
Do you know this guy? Looks like you know
I
him.
know none of my kin.
Oh, hey! What the hell you talk about, nigga? You're not me!
How can he understand me? Huh?
I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
Just
It's,
FYI, I
unless
can't hear you guys.
I can't hear us
have fun,
anyway. So
though.
it never
Okay,
happened.
now I can hear you.
Yeah.
I hear meows as you look at the cat.
Yeah. When John and I are speaking, you can't just hear meows for the
Yeah,
coming
Freeman
3
knows
days.
that. I just
Okay.
forgot for a second. Meow.
Yep.
So unless the orc translates, I won't understand what he said.
Mhm.
They do appear to be meowing in a very language-like way, but you can't understand.
I translate.
Okay.
You translate?
Yes, I translate. Me sorry, me forget. Me only one understand. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yes, as I said, I don't know him, but I doubt he wanna die, so... If you wanna live, follow. If you wanna die, stay along. I won't stop you.
Yes. Yes, what he's saying indeed. If you want to live, do follow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow,
Yeah, you know that, Freeman, so what are you doing?
Guess I'll follow,
All right.
just to get the story going.
All right.
You could just stay there and do nothing.
Nah.
It's true. If you did, then something different would happen to you than what's going to happen to them. But
You're gonna die.
This was the curiosity that killed the cat.
okay.
Luckily,
Well,
I ain't no feline.
here's the funny thing of John and my character.
They are cats.
Yeah. You're okay.
We're the little thing of 9 lives.
Yeah, they actually
literally
have
have
9
9
lives. But
Really?
They got life hacks.
You have to kill them 9 fucking times?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why isn't any of this working?
Hmm.
I'm trying to search for spells in the fucking thing and it can't even find mold earth.
You using 50 tools or?
No, the roll 20.
Yeah, roll
Okay,
20
yep.
is not complete.
And it's not my games, you don't have access to as many things.
Ah.
Did you guys want to start using D&D Beyond?
Like I have it.
Also,
Don't you
You
have
guys
to
okay
pay
with
for
roleplay?
that?
You can use it for free
yeah.
too, but then you're limited on characters.
Right.
yeah. To 6
It's like
characters.
50 Norwegian a month or something.
Hell no!
A month.
I'm not made of money, you know.
That's true. Like I use it, but like to gain access to shit there, you would have to be in one of my campaigns,
Right.
or buy them yourself. So
all right, you guys start running away.
yeah.
And the pillar becomes but a distant memory as you guys begin approaching the monolith-like structure. Now, you guys are still walking on what appears to be organic ground made of those tendrils. So you continue along. About 2 hours pass when you begin to hear a sound. Can't really identify it. Just vibrations within the air.
Like a
You can
purring?
try to listen closer with a perception check.
Sure.
16.
23.
Why is not all? Oh, I see. I
Got
did.
guidance.
So I see
Whatever.
the problem. I need to adjust some extensions that are not working currently.
Because you are silly.
Got
I
mixed
yeah,
the
we'll
game.
use that.
Would you like to roll this century? Okay, I'll
There we
roll.
go. Then I need to reload roll 20. Yeah, do that. That's the smart thing.
Physical. He got
Wow.
25.
Bad.
Oh,
So anyone who rolled above 15,
Like, all except 2.
you can tell that the noise is a voice. And it is saying, I hope they don't see me. In common.
for everybody who got over 15, correct?
Yes, and
Yes.
by the way, Lonnie, you're muffled.
Sorry. Is that better?
No.
Nope.
Well, shit.
Still muffly.
I'm sorry, I have no other way to fix this. Did it just start getting muffly?
I didn't even understand what you just said.
Did it just start getting muffly, or has it been like that?
Oh,
It
now I can
started.
hear
Now
you.
it's better.
That was better.
Okay. Let me know if it changes again.
Okay.
Fucker stealing my spells.
I just wasted a fucking natural 20.
You did.
Not
And
my
that's
problem.
it. That spell is a saving throw anyway, so.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
It's save or suck.
So you guys hear that voice.
Yep.
Except Preben and Lonnie.
I keep
Your
going.
characters heard a sound, but you don't know what it is. By the way, in game, it is getting dark around you.
Like suddenly?
Oh, it's bad again.
Ollie, you're bad again.
Say that? I can't. Oh. Okay, is this better? Tell me.
Yes.
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 Oh, okay. It was because I was lying down in a certain position.
It
I'm
might
lying
be
down in
that
a
you were
different position.
putting. It might be that you were putting the microphone like in something soft, so it was muffling it.
Yeah, if the mic is on your AirPods, then it probably is because it was in the pillow. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
I hope we don't find the guy.
What is
I
it saying?
I keep going. So.
It said.
You guys don't say anything.
Oh, that yeah. Do they? Do you guys tell your non-hearing companions what happened?
Ah, what a strange voice. Oh well.
What voice say? Me hear, me no understand.
Well, you didn't hear the voice then. Perhaps it's for a good thing, perhaps it's for a bad thing. Who knows?
Probably just a good idea to ignore it.
Gets louder and angrier, perhaps we shouldn't. But who knows?
Okay, I guess you ain't gonna say anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell her what it
I
said?
kept going. I didn't say anything.
P.S. She wants you guys to tell her what it said.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Sure, if he tells me, I'll tell her what it said.
Do you wish to know what it said, and do you ask them for that information?
Yes, I did. I said, "What say me no he?" Oh, sorry. I don't think I said it out loud. I said it in my head.
Yeah.
What say me no understand?
Well, of course we do relay what she heard. Well, what we heard.
Yeah, so it said, I hope they don't find me.
Oh, that's a curious little thing. It hopes we don't find it, but who is it afraid of? Us or something else that's here? That's the
Or
question.
it is baiting us. Have you thought about that?
Or
Silly.
option 3, which I was getting to. It was trying to bait us.
Yeah, just ignore that.
I kept moving the whole time, so I'm like ahead of them for a second, and they catch up to me because I'm slower than them.
Yeah, he is about 5 feet slower than you guys.
50 feet for us cats.
Oh yeah, your cats are fast as fuck. Forgot
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like half your speed. You can like casually walk, and you're like way faster than me.
So we can casually crawl and just be like, "Oh, look at us, we're keeping up."
Yeah, I'll still beat you in swimming.
It's true.
If that ever comes to play, which it probably won't, so.
Not right now, it won't.
Maybe in the future, maybe not.
So, everybody continues?
Yep.
No, I want to look around.
Okay, great.
God.
Roll an investigation.
I want to talk to the cats first. Kitty cats.
Oh gosh.
Methinks.
What's it?
Methinks. We go look. Up possible other kitty cats. Maybe you have kitty
No.
cat, kitty babies.
There's no other kitty cats in this dimension.
Look, I just discovered this dimension. He discovered this dimension. And if another kitty cat's in this dimension, well, then they're in pretty big trouble. Because that's not our trouble.
Me fine. Me want kitty cat.
Oh,
It's
no.
It's just a trap. It's not actually a cat or anything friendly.
Well, she looked. So her character looks.
Oh my god.
Olaf, how do you pronounce your character's name again?
Blish.
Oh boy.
Boom boom.
Dovai. Don't go too far ahead. Something might happen soon.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, wait, that's the wolf. Can't hear me yet.
I kept going. Unless the orc stops me, I keep going.
We are going to die.
Yeah, I just push on the cheek. Tell Dovai. Go on.
Walk, 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 walk.
Do you tell him?
Looking around.
You
You're
tell
just looking
Dovai to
around,
stop
and
because
I
he's...
said I specifically said I kept moving. So if they stop to look around, I'll be ahead of them.
Yes. So I'm literally just pushing.
Dow. Kitty cat no want you to look. Kitty cat no want me look either. Me want find girl kitty cat. These two boy kitty cat. We have baby kitten kitty cat.
Why don't we just keep going and make sure we don't fucking die?
I
me
told you
want
that.
Kitty cat. Babies. Which would be
You have two kitty
cat.
cats. Isn't that enough?
They kitty cats, not kitty cats. We need kitty
Ask them
cats.
to breed or something then.
They 2 boys. You know how that do.
No.
He doesn't.
2 boys.
I'm the third gender. I don't give a shit
Oh,
about sex.
right.
I don't even know how it works. I probably know how it works, but I don't care.
Cats, they kitty cats. And they dance, and they dance. Cats, they kitty cats, and they dance. 2 boy kitty cats
You
are
get
sword
more
fights.
confusing every minute I'm with you.
Okay. Lonely.
We should just leave her for dead.
But here's the thing.
Lonely.
Thanks.
So she rolled an
Yeah.
investigation while she was talking to you guys.
Mhm.
Or her character, because her character's technically a he. But anyway. So,
Or she, you don't know.
you find a small alcove in the biological matter that makes up this landscape. And underneath this small little divot in the biological matter, you see. Let's see here.
Tell me it's a cat, please.
She be a demon that just eats your soul.
We'll name it Lucy.
That's legit.
Short for
A
Lucifer.
very tiny demon.
Mhm. The tiniest of demons. Also, I'm not caught up with Disenchant, whatever it's called. No spoilers.
Is what?
Disenchant.
Disenchantment?
It's a
Disenchanted.
show.
Yeah. Preben was talking about it. I'm not caught up,
Okay.
so.
Okay, have fun. I don't know it.
What show?
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Disenchanted.
Oh, this enchantment is awesome.
Disenchantment? Yeah. No spoilers.
What, disenchanted?
I am Elfo.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Mm.
I've seen it.
I'm drowning. I'm Elfo. And then he just leaves.
Poor Alpha.
Okay, so yeah,
Jokes are
I
the
was looking
deadliest
for
joke
something,
ever.
but forget about it. I can't find the thing, but I'll describe it to you. You see what appears to be a small humanoid form cowering in the alcove.
You know, kitty cat. I bend down, like stoop over, like rest my hands on my knees, crouch down. You know, kitty cat. You know, have kitty cats. What
The
do I
form,
know what it is?
the form is still cowering. It is not responding to you. You can roll a few things if you wish. You can roll a nature, you can roll a history, or you can roll a religion.
Doesn't matter. 11.
With an 11,
Mm-hmm.
you understand that this appears to be, at least its appearance is, a halfling.
A what?
Halfling.
Halfling. I heard you say halflow. I guess you popped out for a second. Halfling. Oh, okay.
How
Hello,
far away
child.
is she from it?
She's like crouched down next to it, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I
Hold
would like to
shoulders.
stay 30 feet away from it and cast Divine Sense.
Okay. As you get closer, you can also make one of those 3 checks, if you wish,
Oh, yeah.
to identify
No.
what it is.
Jumba stays away. I get closer. I just get like arm's reach close of the halfling.
Why are you such a dumbass?
Okay, so
somebody got
those
the
who
spring.
are
Yep.
going towards where they are can roll one of those 3 checks.
No, that's
Investigation, religion, and what?
History, I'm pretty sure I said.
It's 8.
That's a 20.
Alright. Dome up.
Mm-hmm.
You are familiar with what this is. It is a halfling. but they have a special designation. They are what is known as the traumatized. The traumatized are a group or subsection of um, uh, all sentient and sapient life that appears to have encountered something that has frightened them so much, or aka traumatized them, in such a way that they are inconsolable. They can be cured of this condition with certain magics or even time, but they must be taken out of the traumatizing situation. However, what differentiates this from, say, somebody who just witnessed a murder or something, is that it appears to be magically inflicted upon them.
Well, perhaps I can at least give some solace by doing the following. I literally just try and cozy up into the halfling's hole and be an adorable, non-shifting cat.
Pathetic.
Alright, as you attempt to go into the hole, you hear a noise of fear and a sound of someone drawing a weapon. Let's see. Does a 20 hit you?
Ooh, I am going to
They have disadvantage, right?
Do they?
uncat. Do
Yeah.
they?
Technically,
I have
go
a
cloak of
feeling that
displacement.
these freaking cats have
Oh yeah,
higher
they
armor
do.
stats than me.
Probably.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they do have disadvantage. So roll again.
You guys have armor on?
Okay, and
play
it
armor.
does not
Sure
hit you.
do.
No, I'm talking about the cats.
No, it doesn't.
One of them do.
That, that's what I meant. You
But
guys
when
not
you
wearing
looked at the
armor.
cat, it didn't appear to be wearing plates on its body. It just appeared to have fur on it.
Just neat old tucked fur.
Yep. So that does miss. I don't know why I have disadvantage, but since I do.
Cloak
Cloak
of
of displacement.
displacement.
Cloak of displacement.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. That's fine.
We get magic items?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
it.
sent you a list of what you can pick from.
Least.
I just stand there at the entrance and just mow at him, trying to get his attention like I'm just a kitty, not something dangerous.
Yeah, the halfling doesn't care. So if you continue to just try to calm him, he will attack again. So 5 to hit.
No.
He
Are you
has a
down
dagger in his
being
hand.
an idiot now?
The halfling has
Okay,
a
I
dagger in
back up
his hand.
from the cat backs away from the halfling. That's very stabby.
All right. As you back away, it breathes heavily
Uh,
and places its dagger back in its sheath, and then like goes back into its terrified position, where it's like got its head between its legs and is like rocking back and forth.
at the safe distance of not stabbing this, as I'm just gonna be mowing at the halfling, trying to get its attention. Like, hello, attention, please, cat. You know how cats are.
All right. So in common, the halfling responds, "No, it's another trick, just another trick. No, no."
I just keep going. I'm gonna be the most demanding cat there. Be like, attention, please, now,
I go
back.
up next to him, slap him in the face.
You see a cute
Yeah.
cat walk up to another cute cat, and he bonks him on the front of the face, but it's hard enough to startle
Okay,
the other
no,
cat.
no, 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 no. Here it is. Which head are you trying to hit? Are you on left, right, center, middle, up, down, left, right?
You want me to actually hit you? I'll deal
Well,
heavy damage.
Let's just say that his unarmed melee attack is not an unarmed melee attack. It'll deal more damage
Yeah,
than...
same with mine, but you know, you need to figure out which one's real.
He just wanted to bonk you. Do you want him to hit you?
No, I don't want to be hit.
Alright, I bonk you, but it doesn't do damage. Okay.
20. Oh, 12.
12.
Natural one, actually.
Yeah. Hey, stop being an idiot.
I'm just No, I'm not being an idiot. I'm just trying to be my nature. A cute little kitty, you know? Look at me. Can you say no to me?
You are better than this. You're not one of those
I'm like
plebeian
200 feet
cats.
away. I'm like 200 feet away.
Yeah, we don't care.
God.
After
I
he
kept
gets
moving, so...
After he gets a certain distance away, I'm gonna roll for stuff, but...
Yeah, shouldn't you be going after our three-armed friend?
Why are you acting like a plebeian cat? You are better than this.
Oh.
Yes, I would like to integrate into your society, Mr. Earthen Cat.
Is this all you marsh cat acts like sluts?
No, I just try to be adorable. No, not all. I'm just trying to use my skills to my advantage, and then maybe rob people blind of their neat little money pouches.
Well, perhaps you are the one blind in this situation, as it is currently not working on these scared as fuck individuals.
I'm just trying to perhaps snap them out of it, and as you said, more cannon fodder ones, I believe.
What? Taking these people as meat shield is unnecessary and dishonorable. They would only stand in my way.
Okay, then. That's what you want.
You Martian cats are sickos, man. I walk away.
Says the cat that's thinking he needs a more powerful being to be more powerful.
Okay. So, Preben, you here?
I'm here.
What did you decide to do while all this was happening? Were you following the blue one, or were you interested in the traumatized?
I'm following the blue one. I can't even understand why the fuck we're running around with a bunch of cats.
Okay. Done. Okay, so you guys are about 400 feet away from them at this point.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps we should, catch up with the others and leave this little being be then.
Well,
He's
we
not gonna
can't
attack
just
the other
leave our orc friend, can we?
All right, Lonnie, are you still did you want to do anything with this traumatized individual?
Okay. Yeah.
Like what?
Okay, so how much do I understand about the it's not a kender, it's a halfling, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, how much do I understand about their condition? Do I know anything, or is it just...
No, you got that info from me.
Okay, you did share it.
Yeah, I did share the info what he currently is going through, but not like I gave you like basic knowledge of it.
So he's magically inclined to be this way. Is basically
Right.
what he would have told you.
Okay. Well, child, half adult, come with us. Kitty cat friendly.
It's the halfling is rocking back and forth. No more tricks. No more. Stop. No. No more.
Look, you can only fix this. Well, you can only fix this in one way. Well, specifically, you can fix it in one way. Well, it's not
Me?
completely fixed.
Wait,
Yes,
me?
you
Seriously?
can. No, I'm not being serious. I'm just saying, you as being a barbarian, I think thought you were a barbarian. Yes, a barbarian can only fix this in one very specific way.
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah, who's got the rope?
You, I hope.
The rope.
And that is by grabbing him, hog tying him, and making sure you keep a good hold on him while we walk.
That was my initial plan, was to grapple and hog tie. Okay. Do I need to make any checks?
Sure. He's going to resist you.
I'll be helping with the hog tying just to be sure that he's properly securely
okay, so I
tied.
get advantage?
How?
He
Because
can.
he's a fucking
he-
cat. He's
Paws.
distracting and cute.
His cat form can use the help action as a bonus action. So yeah, he can help.
Wow.
What you want me to roll?
Upset.
It's athletics versus their athletics or dexterity, correct?
It's you have to roll an athletics.
Versus their athletics or acrobatics, whatever is they want to use.
If you
Ooh,
didn't
equal.
have advantage, it would have tied with you. But you do have
Yeah.
advantage, so you succeed in grabbing it.
And
However,
how?
it is not very happy that you're doing this.
Just big green arm
Does
grab.
a 12 hit you? I assume not.
No?
All right. He
No,
tries
sir,
to
it's not.
he tries to stab you.
Why are you even
I give-
doing this? This is just pointless.
I give a
Bonus
chuckle.
action.
Poor child. Poor baby child. Poor adult child. Okay, I'm going to attempt to hog tie.
All
Yeah.
right.
Bonus action disarm. With
All right.
my trip ability thing for my subclass.
Yes, you can. What does he have to roll, if anything?
Let me see that.
Because you can make him drop something, but I'm pretty sure I have to roll something.
Trying to find it. I mean, literally, it's. No, that's not the one. Wrong thing. I have to find it.
Let's see if I can find it before you.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah, how somebody snorted. It sounded like they snorted something up, and I just said cocaine.
Um.
Why have you not written this down?
Thought I had. Apparently I didn't.
In addition, while in another creature's space, you can use your action to attempt a dexterity acrobatics check, contested by the other creature's strength, athletics, or dexterity. Check, target's choice. If you succeed, you can knock it prone or cause it to drop a held item. So it's I get to choose whether dex or strength, and you have to use acrobatics. It can't possibly roll that high, but if I roll a natural 20, I will make you have to reroll.
Let's see what the dice gods say.
8. Yeah, so the halfling drops its knife, And its knife is considered a tiny object, so you can choose to catch it.
Yeah, I do catch it. It's my knife now.
Okay. It's just a
You're gonna
mundane
use
knife.
your knife. Your mouth.
Yeah, he can
Tell
catch
your
it
dad
with
it's
his
a
mouth.
mundane knife.
It is a mundane knife, yes.
Yeah. Look, if it were a magical knife, I could literally say, "Oh, that's part of me now."
But you can only hold it in your mouth for now. So it's gonna be another athletics on your part to try to hog tie.
With advantage? Correct.
Yeah,
As long
because I
as the
can
cat
bonus
is
action
helping you,
help.
yes.
Because I can bonus action help. Ta-da!
It rolled a 9, so you have this literally named traumatized individual tied.
I stick him in my backpack. We go, baby adult.
The creature is going to try to resist with all of its might.
Baby adult,
Pretty
stop.
stern backpack.
I'm gonna roll a few dice here.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so for now, all that you are aware of is that he is tied up in your backpack.
Yeah, I'm just sitting. For now, I'm just sitting on top of his head, dagger having been given off to Lonnie's character.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
He's in my backpack. Let's go.
So you can write in your inventory literally this, what I'm going to tell you next. Traumatized halfling. What a great thing to have in your inventory. And you can put a mundane dagger in your inventory because the cat has given it to you.
Oh, you've given it to me. Okay.
Yes.
You can choose whether or not to store it next to the halfling or in a different place.
yes.
Please do.
I'll attach it to either my thigh or my ankle.
Okay. That is done. Okay, so as you attempt to rejoin the other two, you didn't encounter anything initially, but now you are you are 500 feet away, and they are starting to catch up. Is what's happening right
Matt, I'm gonna dip real fast to wash my face.
Okay.
My eyes are bothering me.
Yep.
Correct. I won't be able to hear you guys.
Yep. So you guys are 500 feet away, and the other group is now starting to catch up at about 5 feet per round.
Hell
Yeah.
Because they
Splitting
have to
the
they have to
party.
walk the same speed as the orc, otherwise they'll lose the orc. So 5 feet per round is what they're gaining on you.
Splitting the party is always a good idea.
So there's still a few minutes till they catch up. So I get to roll some things.
A lot of minutes. That's like, let's see, 5 feet per round.
That's like 100.
And no,
It's 100 times.
Actually, more if I keep moving as well. Then yeah.
No, they're gaining on you 5 feet per round. Because they're
you're 400 away.
it's how speed works. If a train is going 35 behind you and your train is going 25, it's gonna catch up eventually.
We'll be there in 10 minutes.
No less, we'll be there in 4.
100 rounds.
100, then we would
6
have
minutes.
4 minutes, because 10
Six.
turns is 1 minute.
10 turns is 1 minute. So 5 divided by or 500 divided by 5. What's that? That's how many rounds.
500. That's 5.
500. Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
500. 500. No, that's 10.
oh, here.
10 minutes.
5 feet per round. 5 times 100 is 500, right?
Yep, so that's
So it's
10
going to be
minutes.
100 rounds. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So why did you use evil now?
He
What
left
do you
because
say?
he thought that what you guys were doing was pointless.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you thought,
And I agreed with him without even talking to the guy and left. With him.
you don't think strength in numbers is better?
No.
Okay.
You guys not run. I ran. I wasn't getting. So
All right, 6
if I
minutes
die,
in.
I die. If I die, I die.
6 minutes in. You two hear
You were
Can hear
cut
any
off
of
for
them.
that
I love
entire
that
thing.
no of
Oh.
those noises. came
With
through.
the face you made is something weird.
But
Very
the
weird
facial
noises.
expression was
Yeah. Very
delightful.
weird noises.
here. You should be able to hear it now. It's because I had noise suppression on.
Fun, very fun.
Yeah, that was the exact.
Yeah,
sound
that was the exact thing I thought.
Yeah, just like a
The
woman
facial expression
choking
made
on
the
a
noise.
dick.
The facial expression made the noise.
Oh, you guys are in for a surprise. Okay, so
Oh, no.
The Christmas tree.
yeah, that Christmas tree is
That's a
not
surprise.
supposed to be there. That's just what the portal looks like.
Oh,
Mine is a Christmas tree.
Yes.
oh,
So the portal that you found had like little tentacles and stuff coming out of it.
Purple glowy tentacles.
well, just imagine that the Christmas tree was the big pillar.
Sure.
Yes.
That can work.
Did the big pillar have lights on it?
So
No.
that's up to that.
No, it did not.
Did the
Either
big
way.
pillar have any glitter on it?
No.
Yes, the glitter is gone.
Free bread.
What?
Stop it.
No.
Okay. So you guys hear that sound. What do you wish to do?
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Oh,
Here you go.
I was
Okay, what?
about to say that maybe we should warn them of us coming because it sounds like somebody is giving someone else a blowjob. But we don't procreate in that way, so I wouldn't have known what that sounded like.
Correct.
And I wouldn't care if they comment anyway, so.
Sounds like something choking on something.
So,
Sorry. I thought my camera was off.
what should we do?
Okay.
So Lonnie, they hear a weird choking sound.
I don't know. I'm just following you.
Well, I
Is it,
thought they wanted to run, and then they stopped talking to some of that weird ass voice I heard.
But Lonnie,
Where is
your
it?
character is not with them, so just letting you know. You're still trying to catch up to them because they just kept on walking as you quote unquote saved the halfling.
Abducted, technically.
Abducted. Just took against
So,
their will. That's all.
Come on, little halfling, back to the rape cave. Time for stab slap.
We could go back, prepare for something that might get us. I don't know.
You also appear to be walking uphill as you hear this sound. Just so you're aware.
Determine approximately how far away that sound was.
You can roll another perception to listen closer, because the sound is not stopping. It's continuing.
I have no idea.
Somewhere between 380 feet away.
Sounds pretty
Do
far
I
away.
hear?
So
And it's coming from the direction you are currently headed. Which is why you noticed it, because you're getting closer to it.
should we keep going and take on that, or go back and see what the hell those weird cats and orc wanted to do?
By the way, are you guys stopping as you discuss this, or are you still walking?
No.
We kept
Stopping?
walking.
I will keep walking.
Alright,
Fine
as
with
you
that.
keep walking, you're getting closer to the sound.
We're sea folk, we're not pussies. Because we don't have any of those.
That is true.
It's true. The closest thing you have might be a cloaca.
We still have cloacas.
I don't have anything. Well, what I could do, if we're uncertain what that might be, I can make a safe spot for us.
Sounds good to me.
If you want to do
Brother.
that.
Sounds good to me, brother.
I don't know how I would react to being like, so I can. It will take a little bit to set up.
Are you gonna make a hut?
Yes,
Yes.
I do have that spell.
I was hoping you did, because I didn't take it this time.
I do have it.
And the spell is modified, so that way 2 large creatures can technically fit in it.
But that would just be me and him.
Correct.
Because we're large creatures.
But
it
what
would've
I'm
been a
saying
snug
is,
fit.
in addition to your other friends, 2 large creatures can fit.
Okay, so it's a very big dome.
Yeah.
I can do it in a minute or 10 minutes.
Technically, you have to add the casting time to the ritual time, so it's 11 minutes.
1 minute or 11 minutes then. So.
Yeah.
We still have a place to run back to.
I'll have to be in it, or else it will vanish.
Yep.
Yeah, he has to
Just
continue
go.
to stay inside it, or else it'll go away.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll go.
I'm kind of curious what that sound is.
Will take me a little bit to just cast a spell if you want me to do that.
Since you guys said you kept walking, you moved about 30 feet. You can see a light source in front of you.
Can't tell what it comes from, if it's like a
It appears that you were walking over a hill, and you're about to get to the crest of the hill, and you can see a light source on the other side of the hill, but it's being blocked by the hill, so you just see like a glow emanating.
Okay.
It is just
Is it a stagnant
emanating
glow,
there.
or does it look like it's like from a torch? Or
It appears to be... you can roll a nature to see if you know if it's fire or not.
nature.
It is just glowing there ominously.
Whoops. That was the wrong game. Fuck's my character sheet called? It's gone. Nature.
Alright, so with a 19, it appears to be the same color as a flame, but it appears to be sourced from a non-flame, because you don't see any embers going up in the air. You're not sure the exact, pun intended, nature. You don't know the exact nature of the light, but it appears to be non-flame in origin.
Let's go check it out.
Sure about that?
What?
You sure about that?
Why not?
We can, but
Question, why are you guys even here? And why did you choose your traveling companions to be an orc and 2 cats?
they kind of found me as I've saved their asses.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
wasn't technically willing. But hey, they have their uses, I think. The cats are a bit weird, but...
Do you guys continue walking as you're saying that?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll just die immediately, Prima. Perfect.
Good.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have some fun. Don't worry about it.
I got healing.
Me too, kind of.
I got proper healing.
I just need to pull up the specific page.
Yeah. A lot of it has the healing that's don't stab yourself in the gut and heal someone else kind of healing.
Just make a Nori monk if I die. Just make a Nori mercy monk. Just because I can.
Okay. Uh... Do, do, do. Character must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. That's all I needed to know.
We need to make a wisdom saving throw.
The answer to that will be yes, but not right now. You crest the top of this hill, and what you see is strange. Putting it lightly. So, let me see here. Disturbing 2 levels. Okay. Wonderful. So all of you should have a counter. Just doesn't matter how you keep track of it. But it's a counter from 1 to 7. Because this has to do with your dread level.
We have dread levels.
Yes.
Where does one keep track of these dread levels?
Just make a thing and that.
And how many dread levels do I have?
You start off with 0. Which is unafraid.
I don't know fear. I just made a thing, my thing just called dread levels. Just have.
So, you guys crest the hill and you look upon a disturbing scene. What you see appears to be a naked humanoid creature, arms and legs, torso. It appears to be female because it's naked, you can see its parts.
Care.
Except, instead of a head, it has 3 on each side, 3 flaps of skin where its neck should be.
Lovely.
And it appears to be undulating itself on another humanoid-looking thing. And it is sucking it forward and then pushing it back out, and then sucking it forward and then pushing it back out. Constantly. However,
we're too far off on the blowjob.
However,
Actually,
the other humanoid form appears to be limp and unmoving.
pushing rope, you say?
So, as you come upon this scene, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Because this is a moderately disturbing discovery. So, Daovai,
Mm-hmm.
you are disturbed, like, definitionally, you're like, ugh, but you gain 0 levels of dread. However, the other guy's name apparently is Marius? Maris?
Maris.
Maris. You gain 2 levels of dread
Oh my.
and are now considered afraid. You have disadvantage on attack rolls while the dread source is within line of sight.
So I'll just use saving throw spells then.
Actually, I'm reading the table wrong because technically you start at 0 and then when you gain 2. Yeah, so I'm reading the table wrong. You are considered spooked. You cannot approach the source of dread. Automatically fails the saving throw listed at level 1. Oh, never mind. That's for me. Disadvantage on ability checks while the dread source is within line of sight. So you can't approach this thing. And you have disadvantage on ability checks while the disturbing thing is within your vision.
So if I just close my eyes,
you can then do ability checks normally, but if they involve your sight, then you still have disadvantage. So if you're like trying to think of something and you close your eyes, sure, you can roll normal.
Yeah.
But you can't approach the source of dread as long as you know where it is. So, you guys weren't stealthing, so
I wouldn't even try being stealthy.
it's gonna roll a perception unless it rolls really bad.
If he doesn't notice 2 10+ feet creatures,
well, technically you're like cresting a hill and like looking over it, so it can't see your full body. But still, yeah, I understand what you mean.
We're massive.
Yeah. Yeah, it sees you or notices you because it doesn't have sight. It notices the movement. It senses the movement. It stops undulating the body back and forth. It simply lets the body that is in its forward hole out. And it just sort of falls to the ground with a slimy and it turns to face both of you. You now notice that the hole is shaped like a vagina.
I don't even know what that is. So.
Beat me by 1 second, man.
Out of character, I know, but in character, we got no idea.
It's sad that you had to specify, man.
Does it have teeth? No, it doesn't. Teeth. Does it have teeth?
They can't
Is it
notice because
vaginitis?
the hole is currently closed.
No, it's gross.
And it is currently dripping with a clear liquid. However, it has sensed your presence and is now generally walking in your direction. On feet and hands. But
Like the
as
girl
this
from
is
the Ring?
happening, before they have a chance to react, the other three, you come upon a hill, because you're catching
Lovely.
up to them.
Yeah, wait. Oh, they're actually catching up.
You come upon a hill, and you can see that there are two forms blocking light at the top of the hill, and they appear to be the two fish snake-like individuals that you were trying to catch up to.
Okay.
How far away are they?
Lindsay.
They're approximately they're approximately 75 feet away from you.
Okay. Yes,
Oh, there. Oh, there they are. There they are. Let's keep going.
As you begin approaching, you can see that they're making grossed out noises, like ugh, like yeah.
They're they're looking at us and they're grossed out?
No, they're looking away from you. They're faced away from you, and they're making grossed out sounds. And as you're getting closer, you don't hear anything because the noises that they heard have stopped.
Okay. Lindsay, Drake's here. Okay, so how far away from them are we?
75 feet.
Okay.
That's how far away you are from them. You don't know that the creature is there, so...
Okay, can we infer that it's there because of the direction that they're looking? Or is
They're looking
like
at something and they're
hardcore,
disgusted by it. You can infer that something is there. Not necessarily
my
a
dumb ass
threat.
gonna be like, me see what looking at kitty cat. Wait, not the kitty cats would become kitty cats. Me see what looking at.
Can't you just
Yes.
ask them what they're looking at?
Oh, I know. They found one of your hairballs.
But that's super meta though. Why would we ask them what they're looking at?
It's not super meta if
It's
you're
not
curious
meta.
what they're looking at.
Okay, let's go see.
Alright, as you guys begin to walk forward,
No.
or
I'm
one
not
of you does,
walking in.
at least.
I am.
Translator goes.
This little black duck.
Alright,
I'm gonna go see
as
what
that
they're
happens,
looking at.
so her character is 70 feet away, and the two cats are 75 feet away?
No, we'll keep walking.
No, that doesn't work.
Oh, two...
Long story. It doesn't work.
What? What doesn't work?
The
Oh, she's
AC
talking to
doesn't
somebody
work.
else.
Long story.
She's talking to somebody else.
Oh, something
I'm
with her
putting
not
up a video.
us.
Sorry. I want to go see what it is. I'm also going to turn on the AC because it's hot. It's 72. I don't know what that translates to Celsius. It's 72.
A little warm.
In like 20. It's
Anyway.
warm. It's not. It's ridiculously warm, but it's warm.
How warm? It's warm in here, man. It's fucking hot. It's time to cut, bitch.
So, as this happens, I need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck me.
If you insist.
What did I play? Huh? No.
Oh, do we have to?
Okay, sorry. Give me a second to roll initiative. My computer is in another room.
Initiative is an ability check, just so you know. So you technically have disadvantage.
Me?
No, the wizard.
Yeah, because he has seen the
close
source
my-
of it.
I close my eyes and the roll
I have another
initiative.
token in there.
Oh.
Oh,
I am
20 or one,
not
okay.
a great
Still
roll,
a
man.
fucking
Yikes.
worst. What a waste of a natural 20.
Okay, I have a 5, but like it ain't showing. Is it showing for you guys?
You didn't click your token.
I know. I need to select my token. I know.
I know that this technically
slightly-
isn't humanoid and doesn't look like what I described, but I will use this as its character token anyway.
You do you, boo boo.
It is a headless thing, however.
You're a headless thing.
Is it actually that big too?
Approximately. Well, not this
Damn.
big, but not this big.
It's not
Like if you want the
creature.
size of if you want the size of the token, it's about this big.
So it's a large creature,
Yeah.
roughly.
The thing we're going up against is a large creature?
Yep.
Question mark? Okay, I was just clarifying.
Okay, so it needs to roll its initiative. 18.
I
Just
hate
looking
it.
at some
Whatever it is,
random
they hate it.
monsters. There's not the one there, but some of the monsters in this book look fucking cool. Some of these monsters look fucking cool.
Yeah, this is a custom one, but
Yeah, no. I wasn't looking for that creature. I was just curious.
because this is what happens when I roll a natural 20 on an encounter table.
Ooh.
Oh, that's why
It's
we're coming up
vaginitis.
against some
We're gonna
crazy shit.
Mm.
Oh, vaginitis. No, that's a real thing, you know.
I know.
Okay. Y'all are gross.
Okay,
No, I watch too much the Sex Education, the Netflix show.
Yeah. Let me throw this out there.
Because
Sex
you're
education in
sexually
the US is
frustrated,
gay.
man?
Huh?
Is it because you're sexually frustrated? Because
I was
there's
bored.
porn for that.
No, it's not that.
Unless your parents have parent block on the Wi-Fi, then I
It's
do
my-
understand.
My parents don't even know how to set on parent block.
You should do that once, just to see how long it took for your brother to, like, react.
Dude.
So you probably not know how to turn it off, too.
either way,
So
Either way,
grab your dick and double click for porn.
Gaiga.
you can literally just search for
Alright.
it and find it.
so
So you are 75
don't-
feet away, because you didn't continue walking, but the other two did. So they're 70 feet away. 70.
I don't like this whole situation, so I'm gonna bless up with 2 bones
Fair enough.
and orc.
So you are
So we are
blessed.
blessed.
All three of you are blessed because the other two are too far away anyway.
Yeah.
Hashtag so
And
blessed.
then I'll walk. So I regroup with the snake man.
Okay.
Push them safe!
How much movement do you have?
I have 40.
Okay, so you are approximately halfway between where you were and the snake man.
Okay.
Because you used your
That's
action
fine.
to bless.
Hashtag so blessed.
Alright, it
Mhm.
is the creature's turn.
Fun.
A large appendage is going to emanate from within the large hole that is between its shoulders. And it is going to leap towards both of you, but it doesn't have a preference on which it targets. So I'm going to roll a d2. Okay. So the one that would be worse for you guys. So wizard,
Oh yeah, fun.
I need you to either make an athletics
Oh
or
no.
And acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Who's in my sheet?
Not
Not
that I
me.
said, not that I.
Not me.
Dumba, fuck off.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna roll something. You can look at it afterwards.
Yes.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Which one you want?
Acrobatics, because that one is a +2. Ooh! Beat that, bitch!
If you have your eyes closed, then it's fine. Yeah.
No, you can look at my spreadsheet.
Well, he had his eyes closed when he started the round anyway, and he hasn't had his turn yet.
Huh?
So his eyes are still closed.
Okay, do you want one? We have enough here.
No, if my eyes were closed when I start my turn, my initiative would be at 22. My initiative is at 3.
Oh, okay.
So he has
Then
was
you
a
have to
joke.
roll again.
acrobatics too.
You have to roll your acrobatics again. So it's a 4.
Wait. But wouldn't it literally have been a disadvantage anyways if my eyes were closed? Because based on sight,
It could have
I
been,
would have
yeah.
to see it
I
up at me.
suppose. I suppose. Alright, it rolled a natural 20.
Really?
Yikes.
Perfect.
You are now your entire torso, like your arms and your
Inside
head,
the vagina.
you are now encompassed in a dark, slimy place.
I'm inside the vagina face, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes.
So Blue Snake
Yes.
Man, you just see it leap towards him, and it wraps this weird long appendage around his lower body and just sort of like Kirby's his torso into its body.
Oh no.
All right, so the three of you who haven't seen it before have to make wisdom saving throws.
With bless.
Yeah, he did bless you. So.
With bless, so that helps.
Bless is a good spell.
Is it 1d4?
It's
Yeah.
1d4, yeah.
Okay. Total, I got a 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
For now.
17.
Dome Up is okay. You are disgusted by it, but you are not negatively affected by it. Where's Shed?
I'm gonna have
Is
to
that
go,
10?
like,
11.
now-ish.
Sorry, Lonnie? What did you say?
I need to go, like, now-ish.
Okay.
Apologies. I have to get ready for my other D&D group.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
I might continue this fight, but other than that, that's it.
Run my character sheet, Yombai. You know how it works.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
So Gaiga, you have 2 levels of dread, and you have the same thing as him. You can't get closer to it, and you have disadvantage on ability checks while you can see it.
Damn.
Okay.
That's bad for him because he's a melee character.
Maris, you are considered restrained. Just so you're aware.
Mhm.
All right. Dome Up. It is your turn.
Come up. How far away am I in total from this being?
70 feet.
Well, I need to just take one step back. Ta-da.
How far back are you moving?
No, just a step back, cause I wasn't 70 feet away from it, which I'm currently.
Yeah, their
How far are you
tokens
gonna move?
are
Oh wait,
their tokens are like here,
yeah.
and this thing is
Oh,
like here
oh,
on top of it.
oh! Somebody is beside it.
Yeah, two
Well,
people.
I'm inside of it, so
And I'm beside it.
Yeah, technically
can't
it's
get much
on
closer
this.
than that.
Technically, it's on this square.
So yeah, I'm within. So yeah, I use my bonus action to dash.
Okay. You are now in range of it. In
And
melee
let's
range, that
put
is.
it on. Yep. Since I am within somebody's distance, I can go what and smack.
Yeah, that hits.
For a total of 25.
Okay.
And then second claw.
It does appear to be being hurt in the similar way as to a biological creature would be
Your
normally.
flame tongue claws.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so he has a magical weapon, Flame Tongue, and he has that attached to his claws. So
Yeah, obviously it's 3 flame damage. But yeah, 16.
16 does not hit the creature.
Okay. And that's all she wrote for me.
You do come in contact with it with your claws, but it its flesh is so hard that you have a hard time cutting through it, even though it just appears to be like a naked person.
Oh. Well, it's quite difficult this skin to cut. Even with my magical claws, it seems.
It is true. Now,
I
Vi,
just say that out loud. Out loud so that Lottie knows it.
Not isn't there.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
did she even roll initiative? Because I don't see her character.
No.
Yeah,
No.
she got a 5.
She got a
And you roll
5?
just strength
Okay.
like a
Yeah.
token.
But
Something like
not
turn
like a
over.
token.
Alright,
Okay.
where's her token? Is it even
Not
on?
out.
Isn't that
Not
you?
out.
There it is.
There we go. That should work.
Yeah.
Alright. So it is your turn. You see that your newfound same Nori companion. I was gonna say same raced companion, but that's okay.
Same thing.
Is half inside of a different creature.
Okay.
Well, that's fun. Fun, I guess.
For some, it's probably. I will cast Inflict Wounds at second level at it.
Ooh, that's a hurt. That hurts. That hurts indeed.
Alright, so you have to roll to hit.
23.
Yeah, that. Nothing I can do about that.
For horrible. 15 damage.
Yeah, you didn't. You really didn't roll that great. Wait. 1 star 1 d10? I don't know if that's
I
any
just
different.
rolled 1 on 1d10.
Okay.
Right,
Then it says
I don't
3.
know what the fuck's going on with that.
1 star, 1d10.
What is that?
The mean. Oh, the mean. What? So if it's 2 times 1d10, so then roll 2d10.
Okay. So you just rolled a 1 and a 2 on that.
Yeah.
And then
Something
on
like
this
that.
one you rolled a 1. Yeah, you didn't roll great.
No, I rolled bad.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah, 1 star 1 is like the second one is the amount of is just the 1d10. The first one is the amount of the first ones get multiplied by.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
if
you
you have
rolled the
a 5
3 on a
die,
d10.
yes.
Okay. Got it.
Action.
That's just
So it's
strange.
15.
Yeah, it's
1 times 1.
Uh,
Just
It,
seems like
it's
an
if
unnecessary
it.
step.
Oh no, if you were to cast up to third level, then the amount gets increased by that usual
That makes
amount of
sense,
higher
but
spell slot casting.
it's that
but
weird.
like
It's just weird.
when you cast it at that level, you shouldn't have to times it by 1. But it's all right. I didn't
It's
program it.
it's yeah, it's for the macro, because the macro is set a certain way. Then you can say, yeah, if it's just 1 dice, then do that. But no, this is like you cast at a higher level, roll that. 2 levels higher, then do this.
And then
It's like a specific order it needs to follow.
I'm not sure if it will do anything, but I'll cast Shield of Faith on Preben.
Shield of Faith. That
I'll
increases
cast
his
that on
AC.
by 2.
It
Being
may
used
help
a
you.
lot.
That's my turn.
Okay. I need to keep track of. Okay. Everything's still fine. Glish.
How far away am I from the thing?
You
Is
are
this
that far
accurate?
away. You are that far away. So you have to move 75 feet or something.
I dash and rage.
All right. If there weren't other noises happening right now, that noise would have revealed yourself. The screaming rage. Yeah, exactly.
The traumatized adult child is seeing all this.
Poor
I
Halfling.
actually know what's happening right now with him. Is her character looking to see if he's there?
Not now.
Okay, that's fine.
She's too angry.
In the middle of combat.
That's
She's
great.
too angry.
So you, just so you're aware, what's your movement speed again?
40.
Yeah, you're technically right there.
Okay.
Yep. However, if you can see it, you can't move towards it. As long as
Is
you
that
know it's
like,
there.
can I not get rid of that? Or,
It says here in the
without using,
rules.
like, a spell?
It says here in the rules you have to complete a long rest in order for it to go away.
Well, I can just use, like, a spell that removes frightened, right?
If you have an ability that removes fear,
I do.
and if you do, then yes, you can negate the effects for a
Hell
certain
yeah.
period of time, depending on what it is.
It's 1 minute.
Oh, so it just lasts for a minute?
Yep.
Okay. So you can negate the effects for a minute.
We're going halfling. Advantage against any things like this.
Halflings do have advantage on Fury.
Yeah.
They're brave.
Right.
Alright. So that's the
brave.
half-orc's turn.
Go.
Alright. Necromancer, you are in a very dark, warm, slimy place. Or at least half of you is.
First thought was a thing, but I'm pretty sure 5-foot diameter square fire pierced in an unoccupied space. I can't shoot that inside of that thing, right?
Do you have to see the location in order to aim it? It should say in the spell.
An
Target.
unoccupied space in your choice within range.
So then you don't have to see it, so you can just say
Space
poof
of your
and make
choice within range. It lasts as a duration. Any creature that ends it turns blah 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 within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. So
Doesn't say anything about sight. Just says unoccupied space.
Unoccupied space, yeah. It doesn't say anything about sight.
spells
So
have to
can
specify
I
whether or not
use
you have to
this
see the spot.
inside of that
So
thing?
yep. Spells have to specify
you
whether
First
you
thought
have to
was
see
to
the spot.
vortex it away from me, but I have to see the spot where I want to vortex it to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
vortex
so the
orb, yeah.
vortex might not work for you, but
So, in that
The other
case,
spell will.
flaming sphere.
and it is a large creature, so you can aim at a different part of its body and still not hurt yourself. So that's good.
Oh, I'm doing it inside of it.
Oh. Well, you
But
can
it's a
still
large
aim at a
creature,
spot that
so-
isn't
Yeah,
you because it's larger.
yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's fine.
So it's a dexterity saving throw.
It does get to
think.
make one at disadvantage because it's inside the creature, but it still gets to make one. Nine total?
Fails, so 9 total damage. 2d6.
Yeah, it rolled the damage, he just failed the saving throw.
Yeah, you have to roll the damage.
He did. It's a 9.
I did.
Where's that at?
It's not.
Right above the
9.
spell description.
Oh, above
Right
there.
above the spell description.
Up there, I see it now.
Under my inflict wounds.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it takes 9 damage. And since the oh wait, it's gotta wait till its turn to do that. Okay, I'll wait. All right, is that your turn? Because that was your action.
Yep. That's my turn.
Yeah, your speed is considered 0 right now because it has you trapped. So you can't use your movement. So just a bonus action if you have one, but it doesn't sound like you do.
You have a few, but I've never.
He's a wizard, he got like very, very few bonus actions.
Oh, I do have Misty Step.
Yeah, but you have to see them.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to see where you're teleporting.
Yeah, unoccupied place that you can see.
Yeah.
So yeah, useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah.
By the way, if anybody wanted to identify the creature, that is a possible thing you can try to do.
I'll try and do my deductions from the inside.
I'll do on my turn.
This seems like an inside job, guys.
Just crawl all the way in them.
Yeah, sure. Do I have any idea what this creature is?
Yeah, on your first turn you could have done that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying that I'm giving you a chance to do it and count it as your first turn.
Sure. Is it nature or can I use something else?
Nature, Arcana, or religion.
Doesn't matter.
Not bad.
All right. This is an abominable creature known as the Lustful.
Boy.
makes sense.
They come in multiple forms, but it seems as though this one is based on female physiology. The thing that is most notable about these creatures is that
The
they...
big giant vagina on the front?
Well, this particular version does. Not all of them do. Some of them have the male things, if you will.
I'm really glad it's the female thing, so I don't want to even think about what the male thing would have done
Oh
to
god,
me.
no, don't make me. I don't want to see that in my head.
And let me just say that they have different body parts missing and replaced with sexual organs.
His arms are probably it.
Um,
They just bitch slapped you with it.
The most notable thing, other than that, other than their appearance, is that magicians have studied these creatures, and they experience an insatiable longing for pleasure, which is never sated, no matter what they do.
That's probably what he did. It pleasured itself.
That's what it's trying to do. Yes.
Yeah.
So if I die now, it will literally be death by snoo.
Yes.
So the only other thing that you get from this is that it feels jealousy towards creatures that do not have this affliction and can sense whether or not they have the affliction and tries to kill them. So
True death by snoo.
yeah, so it doesn't care that it is hurting you by pleasuring itself. It just wishes you to die in the process.
What a nice guy.
Or gal.
Thing.
Anyways, I will cast heroism on myself.
That's a concentration spell.
I know, rest is gone.
Fuck you, bitches.
Fuck you guys.
Well, he needs to be able to attack to be useful, so...
Yeah, that's true. So.
And I will activate my Eldritch Wall as a bonus action. And I'll go back over here. That's it.
Alright. That's your turn.
Yup.
So since it had to use its leap last turn, it didn't get to attack. Now it's going to attack.
Nom, 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 nom.
Guess how many limbs it has?
4.
Yes.
Guess how many attacks it has?
4.
No!
1?
It has
8.
since it has devoured a creature, it has 5 attacks.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
It can use an attack against a devoured creature, plus 1 attack for each of its limbs.
Neat.
So, I am going to attack the devoured creature first. It has advantage against you unless it, for some reason, has a disadvantage.
He has plus 2 AC, but that's it.
But he has plus 2 AC, so...
Might have a slightly harder chance of hitting.
Does a 19...
14 just hits. Oh, right. Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay.
First one misses though.
It deals 17 damage.
Reaction time!
Luckily,
Yeah,
it does have
that's
a it does have a mind that you can deal psychic damage to. I think that's what this does.
That's force damage. That's force damage.
Is this force damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does this do?
Make a strength save.
Yeah.
It is a what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Strength save.
Strength save.
Yup.
Okay.
If it fails, it's pushed 10 feet away and takes 2d8 force damage.
So it rolls a 13 total.
I think based on intelligence, so I think that fails.
Mhm.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your ability modifier.
So 16 is your DC, I'm pretty sure.
Mm,
Or 18.
yeah. 16. Well, that's my spell DC is 16.
Yeah. It's the same
Oh,
thing,
yes,
because
yes.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
he
yeah.
based it on intelligence when he set up
Yeah.
your character.
Yeah, so it's failed. It's failed.
Okay, so what happens?
It takes 2d6 and is pushed 10 feet
2d8.
away. 2d8 and pushed 10 feet away.
All right, it needs to make another strength save to hold on to you. It succeeds. It manages to remain held on to you, so it pushes you as well.
10 feet.
So it moves 10 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Yep, so there and there.
And roll 2d8 for the damage. Proven.
Yeah, proven.
And force.
Okay. So the fact that it made its save doesn't matter. It barfs. You are now covered in a clear liquid. Your entire body is covered in a clear liquid.
I'll make assumption what that is.
Is it water-based?
It's slightly gelatinous, so it's like thick.
So it is what you think it is.
It's goopy. Well, you know what this creature
Okay,
is, so
what do you want?
it's
Yeah.
not hard to figure out what
No,
what that
Let's
substance is.
continue on.
So
it's stuff. It's stuff.
it is stuff for sure. Since it used its first attack, it has no choice because it can't grab. It has to use its whole action to. It has to use one of its things to grab. But since it attacked, it cannot grab this turn. So it's gonna walk over here. It's gonna angle its body so that way its legs are facing this way and its arms are facing this way. And it's gonna try to kick 2 kicks
Oh,
at this individual and
Barbarian.
punch 2 punches at this individual. So first, I'm gonna do the 2 aiming at the cat.
So disadvantage because cloak.
Yep.
yay.
Does 14 hit?
Miss.
Does
Nope.
10 hit? Okay.
14 doesn't hit. Does a 10 miraculously hit? No, of course
Yes. Because you have
I'm
like
pretty sure it's
a
18.
range where everything misses, and if it rolls too low, it hits, and if it rolls too high, it misses. Or hits as well.
Yeah. So just have to roll that certain number or miss or hit.
That'd be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool.
Amphidius useless armor. You're non-hittable between 12 and 14, but the rest hits.
Yep.
Damn.
It would be an interesting
nice.
item.
That could be a pretty funny, silly joke item.
Yes.
Need to make more joke out of
But
it.
either way,
Amphidius' useless body armor.
So, does 19 hit the barbarian?
Yep.
And 9 misses. So 6 damage. I rolled crappy.
I'm not the only one rolling crap though. That's good.
So barbarian takes 6 damage.
So 3.
How do I roll the con save for the damage again?
Just click your concept.
Yeah, just click
Yeah.
con save.
Yeah,
and
but I took 17 damage, so how
It's 10.
high?
No.
It's 10.
So I have to be 10.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to roll higher than 10.
And I have Warcaster, so the disadvantage
Advantage.
turns into
Advantage.
Yep.
no.
Yeah, advantage. Warcaster gives
Because
you advantage.
It's a
I'm
saving
dread.
throw, not ability.
Oh,
True. So saving throws, you are at normal right now.
16.
16. You save. So whatever you were concentrating on is continued.
Flaming sphere. That's still
And
inside of the creature.
it is going to, since it barfed this turn, I'm gonna be
Already
generous to it and
attacked.
give it a chance to barf up the sphere.
It
see.
can't. The
Only
sphere
I can
decides
move
where
it.
Yes. The sphere decides where it is.
Well, then the
Well, I
sphere
decide where
was
it is.
then the sphere was left here when it was moved 10 feet away. It's either the sphere is outside it now, or it gets a chance to barf it up. Which one?
It's up to you.
Enough.
Choices.
Because it gets disadvantage if the sphere is inside it.
No, it shouldn't have eaten me. That's up to you, man. You decide how you want to flavor it.
Well, if we're going to go by the rules where the sphere decides where it is, then it moved back 10 feet, which pulled the sphere out of its body.
I decide where the sphere is.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you decided where the sphere was, and it can't move, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So
Once
it's still
sphere
in
has
that
moved-
5 foot. It's still in
I
that
can
5
move
foot
with
square.
the bonus actions.
I'm saying
But
that it was still in that 5 foot square. So thusly, when it moved back, it came out of the body. And now that it moved forward, it's still in the range, if that matters. It just doesn't have disadvantage on the roll because it's outside its body now. That's all.
Yeah, but he's standing on the flaming sphere that's just there.
Correct.
Yeah, but it doesn't
He
have
still
disadvantage
has to
anymore.
make a dexterity saving throw. That's how the spell works. So, yeah. So that's its turn. It was gonna try to vomit up the sphere, but it doesn't need to do that now. So that's fine. Dome up.
Tip tap tip tap tip tap.
are you able to knock it prone or something?
He can.
You
I can.
That would be huge. Can do that.
Let me see what is required for that, because I think I still have the. No, I don't. I'll pull it up.
So I can nuke it.
You can't get closer to it.
I can.
He has heroism,
I just did.
so he's no longer afraid of it in that way. Because it is considered a type of fear. And even if the book says that it doesn't work, I'm gonna let it work because he had to use a spell in order to do that. So, like, that is a lot to have to use in order to get that to work.
Cool. And I'm a paladin, so I have limited spells.
Yes, exactly.
No, you don't have spells, you have smites.
No.
He has
These
a few
spells are useful.
spells.
Paladins have smite slot, they don't have spell slots. Thought we agreed on that.
I only smite on crits. As a rule.
You can attempt a dexterity acrobatics check. But it's an action.
As an action or
It's an action. So you can't attack if you trip him.
It's a worthy investment.
Let's go fight Cthulhu.
you better do more damage than me then.
Sure.
Cause I had fucking advantage.
He does have advantage.
Do I
So it's either
No,
you
no.
attack with advantage and no one else gets advantage, or you trip it and then everybody else gets advantage.
Well, people, lay into it. 20.
Alright, it is going to try to not fall. Yep. 8.
Nice.
It doesn't know what leg he needs to focus on because the cat is, displaced. It's like, is he gonna hit that leg? No, he's gonna hit that leg. Oh no, he's gonna hit that leg.
So you trip the creature
Mm-hmm.
and it falls. It
Bonus
is
action.
capable of being prone. So
Bonus action, be dodging. Oh no, wait, that's not needed.
That's
yeah, you
mug
don't need
shit.
that.
No, rogues can do it as well.
Nope. Only
No.
dash, disengage, and hide.
Hide.
Well, then I'm just gonna be,
Well, either way, he didn't want to do that anyway, because he doesn't need to.
well, then I'll just be like,
You can offhand attack with your bonus action.
oh, yeah, so I can do an attack. Even still at advantage. Swipe.
20 hits it.
25. And that's all I can do.
It is bloodied.
Huzzah.
Okay.
And then I just sit there, just licking my paw clean, like, oh come on, you're not
I
even a
wouldn't lick that
challenge.
if you claw that thing.
The other claw.
Nasty.
I would highly advise you do not let that claw right now.
Yes, full of STDs, you're right. I should take the
Yep.
other paw. That's not solid.
Alright. Davai. It is prone.
Thing moved away. It's prone, so
Murder time.
range shit won't be as effective
Correct.
unless it's a saving throw.
Saving
Always
throws
just
will
us,
be
that's-
equally effective. Equally effective.
Okay.
Don't waste your spell slots. I got this.
I got cantrips that deal damage.
Yeah.
I was gonna cast a cantrip, so what are you nagging about? I want the wisdom save from Thing because I cast all the dead.
Okay, wisdom save.
DC 18.
It is a literally insane creature, so it's not very intellect oriented. Natural 1 for 3.
That fails.
Somehow.
That's 1d8. Was it a 1d8?
That's a 1d8.
1d. It's a 1d12 that should be rolled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
'cause it
rolled a
already
1d8
does
on the saving throw. He rolled a 1d8 on the saving throw.
Oh, I rolled a 1d8?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So you might make it.
Still a
That's
natural
nice.
1 it was meant to be.
Alright,
It was meant to be a natural 1. Okay. So let me just fix this thing because the thing fucked up.
Is your spell save DC 18?
Because I have a +2 Amulet of Devout.
Ah.
That's
Oh,
plus 2.
and
Yeah, the rare one.
Yeah,
Fancy.
you each got 1 rare item and 2 uncommon. So yeah, he could take that.
I mean, hey, it's a good spell, so like, why not?
and
I mean, it's good to have that shit. A good item.
I see.
Someone
I
roll
need
it,
to
they're
get
fine.
one
I'll
of
roll
those.
manually. It is hurt, right?
It
yes,
No, it
It's
took
bloody.
0 damage so far.
There's
Yes,
0
it is.
damage. 15
Yes, my-
necrotic.
my SCD covered claw is definitely not evidence of it being hurt.
15 necrotic damage.
Yeah, that is quite a bit of damage. Just saying.
It is hurt, so it's 2d12. So it's a good spell. Yeah. That's my turn.
You can tell, even though it doesn't have any visible ears to hear the toll, it is still being hurt by it. So,
I should be heading off to bed right now. It's late.
We are killing it. Don't worry. So, you can go when we kill it.
Okay, well, good night, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
Good night, man.
it's all right. He's just a rogue with a few extra abilities.
Stab things.
Yeah, just hit things with his abilities. That's it.
Just hit things, man.
Stab.
So that's your turn, I assume. Unless you have a bonus action or something.
Nah.
Wanted to move further away, maybe. Other than that,
Sure, why not? I'll move over.
Glish
Ish smack.
moved into flanking
With...
position.
No, it doesn't matter because prone.
Yeah, that's true too.
So gonna do this. Oh boy.
If a 20 hit, yeah, those hit.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
She doesn't have that good of a bonus. Oh wait, why does it say 20? Oh, 23, but then it says +5/+5, or +5. Oh, it's +5 -5. That's what it is. It's Great Weapon Master. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused. Okay. So all that damage. For some reason, it rolled 0. Oh, that's because there's no
It's
dice
rage.
in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no dice to add to it. Weird. Little bit of a weird macro there, but that's okay. This is a mace?
It is mace versatile. Yes.
Oh, versatile. So that's where Great Weapon Master comes in handy. Okay. Because it has to be a two-handed weapon. Okay, got it. Let me... Okay. Plus... Okay, I got that. Plus...
It's 50 damage.
Yeah, this thing is an HP sponge, but it's still just one creature and just a random encounter, so it is getting taken down pretty easily.
I have to at least hit it.
Yeah. Let me just say that with the Great Weapon Master add-on, it gives you less than a 50% chance to hit, but you did hit both times, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Maris, you are now outside the creature.
Can it attack of opportunity me when it's prone?
Can it? Yes.
Okay.
Can with disadvantage.
Correct. Because with melee strikes, you have disadvantage when you are prone.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna move the flaming sphere up and down because you have to ram things with it for it to take effect again.
Correct. And that makes sense.
Uh,
So it needs to make a dex save, correct?
Yep. Or take 8.
It rolled a 22.
So it takes 4.
Better than nothing, since you have the spell up anyway.
I'll tool the dead.
Alright, so it needs to make a wisdom.
Save throw.
That's 7.
So that's 15 damage.
It is down.
No.
Well, at least you used heroism.
I want to. That's my damage.
Well, let me just say that you dealt 160 damage so far. And or 168 damage. and it had 160 health.
So on my turn, I will just stroll over here and hit him 3 times.
You're just gonna hit him?
I mean, the combat's over, but energy of it.
The 15 misses, but the rest hit.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, the creature
Good old
is
damage.
the creature is like obliterated.
Overkill is underestimated.
Gotta double tap it.
And now I'll triple tap it by using the rest of the flaming sphere to just move it down on it. And since it's made of flesh, it's flammable, so it will catch fire and burn.
And that is exactly what happens.
Nothing more than a pile of ash.
As the barbarian looks at their backpack, they realize that during the fight, the traumatized got away.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
What are we ever gonna do?
But it left the rope that it was hogtied with, so...
No, nice of him.
Good at least. I mean, that good at least.
It rolled, like I rolled a bunch of dice earlier, and it rolled like it was over time that it was trying to escape, and it eventually rolled a natural 20, so I had no choice but to let it escape.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's gone.
That's fine.
Guessing the only person that I would ever care if it suddenly were gone would be Geo's character. So
maybe
dead.
maybe
Oh, no.
Lonnie's character, since she
maybe
tied
Lonnie's
it up.
character, maybe.
She was the one who came up with the idea to tie it up.
She's an orc. She's dumb. She's just doing what you're told.
And I will say,
Yeah,
in universe, that when you encountered that creature, it made it even more traumatized, and it ran away. That's what happened.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Its dread level is now at 666.
Yes. And then 69 after.
Yeah, so it is, just to explain that a little better, it is considered magically traumatized, but it can still heal itself in the same ways that normal people would get over trauma. But since it's stuck in this world, you have a feeling it's not going to get better anytime soon. So,
Can I just cast heroism on him and then just cure him for 1 minute?
you can try, but you would need to find him
not there.
first.
Yeah.
Because during the fight,
That
it
would
ran
be
away.
funny.
I'm gonna